Hey everyone, it's Bobby. I wanted to share with you a little project, an album that I made today. It is just the cutest little thing, and I probably always say that, but this really is. This is just something I made while piddling around today. I just thought it was so cute. I had a lot of papers left over from an old paper pad that I had used, and I just wanted to do something with them, so this is what I came up with. It is 7.5 by 8.5 with 1 1/4 inch spine, and this is the back, has the pig paper on it, just the barnwood on the spine. And then I got this image downloaded free, and I just thought it was so cute. It says certified farm fresh milk and homemade ice cream. So I just have it secured with a piece of this checked ribbon from Country Craft Creations. And when you open it, it's a very quick and easy, simple book to make. On the inside of the front cover, I've got glue all over me. This lifts up. You have a photo mat here or journaling. Then you have a large space here. There's 2 magnets in this book, 1 in each cover, and that's it. Then it opens out this way, and you got 2 more photo mats, and then a large spread here. And this is a tuck spot where you can put something up under it. And then this is a pocket underneath, and I have a little booklet in there, and it will hold 4 photographs. Have the cow paper there, and the pigs on the inside, and then the striped. And there are only 2 hinges. There's 1 hinge, 2 page flaps, however you want to term that. The first one of the spine I made 2 little folders, and each one has 2 tags, and I left them blank on the back. This could be a photo album. If you have a farm, that would be really cute. Or if you wanted to make it a recipe album, you could put recipes on there. So I have the cow on the front and the pig on the back, and then this one I reversed, the pig on the front and the cow on the back, and then we have 2 more with blank on the back. This went together so quick, it was really super easy. And then in this page, if you decide you want to make this as a recipe book, then these pockets will each hold several recipe cards, and I just took some blank ones that I had and added some stickers to it. So there's a pocket on the front here, and then there's a pocket up above with 2 more. I've just got 2 in each one, but they're quite roomy. And then on the back side there's another pocket with more cards. And if you decided you wanted to use a different paper on this, then this could be a place for photos or journaling. And then the back is a repeat of the front cover. It opens up like this, and then you have another pocket here. Let me get it out. So it opens like that, and I have the radish paper on this one, and then the cow's on the back again. So that's my little album I made today. It came together really quick, and I thought it was so cute. I just wanted to share it with you guys. I thought I was doing a tutorial while I was making the center part of the book, and I wasn't recording at all. I forgot that I had changed the camera yesterday to take some still photos, and I forgot to turn it back on record. So that was my fault, but I did do somewhat of an explanation that will follow this video. If you're interested in making this album, it will help you. And if you have any other questions, just contact me here on Facebook or at Country Craft Creations, or not Country Craft Creations, YouTube or Facebook, sorry. And that is it. That's my little album. I hope you enjoy it, and I'd like to hear what you think. And if you happen to make one, be sure you take photos and share them. Thank you. Bye. Hi guys, it's Bobby. I've just been standing here chattering to myself making an album, and thought I was recording a tutorial, and guess what? I wasn't. So I want to catch you up to date on what I have done, and I will post a cut list for you, but I think this is such an easy, simple album. I think most of you can follow it without a detailed tutorial anyway. This is just a 7.5 by 8.5 album cover with an 1.25 spine, glue everywhere. I've covered it in black Artisan cardstock, and on the inside covers the front and back mirror each other, and the front opens like this. There's room for photos or whatever there, or just enjoy the pretty paper. Then there's a photo mat here, a large space here for more photos. There's only one magnet on the front cover and one on the back. Then it opens like this. And then you have a pocket here, and it's a good roomy pocket. This I intended to be a pocket, but it's going to be so narrow with these hinges here that I'm not even going to worry about putting anything in it. It was a good idea. I should have just made it shorter, but then I would have lost some of this. So it's, you know, 6 of one, half dozen of the other. So here's the other side. It's just the mirror image, and I'll give you the measurements and everything for the cut list. This piece here is one piece that is attached inside this pocket with a 1/2 inch score, just like this, and then the magnet is down there. On this side I used some of the flowers from this background paper, and I thought on this side I would use the chickens in the chair from this paper, and I don't know if I'm going to like them or not. I've got 2 of them cut out and I put some glossy accents on them, but I don't think I'm going to like them. I think I'll go back to the flowers because they're blending into this red too much. And I even put them on black cardstock, but they just kind of melt into the background. So what I'm doing now is I have made 2 little pockets, and I have the cows on one, pigs on the other, and then they're reversed for the back side, and tags or photo mats can go in these. And I just cut my hinge in the center and then made a little V shape. If you can, let me put this behind it, see that? I just cut a slit in it, and then I just angled from both sides so that I could sit the pockets on there, and they'll move independently of each other. So I want to put them on last though, because I just like to put the back page on first, but they'll sit like this, and then this one will sit this way behind it, like that. And that's how those will go. So they'll be independent of each other. Okay, and I see I need some black ink on here. It's kind of gaudy looking there. Okay. And now I am working on the pocket that goes on this second hinge. And I have done the back piece of the pocket. It just has the gray plaid on it. Then this piece goes on the front. And I scored it at 1/2, and it really doesn't need to be a 1/2 because it's an open pocket. So I am just going to cut this 1/2 inch off. I don't know why I thought it was a closed pocket. I know better. Let me open this out and just trim that off. Just come up above it a little bit. I think my blade's getting dull there. There we go. Don't need that anymore. Okay, so this only needs to be glued on the 2 sides because this is going to be our pocket to sit on the hinge. So, what did I do with the other? What did I do with the other little glue bottle? Oh well. We'll use this one. I just hope it doesn't come out too fast because I don't have the fine tip for it. So, let's get the glue on there. Glue on here. And I will post the measurements on YouTube and Facebook. I had one lady ask me the other day, she said she doesn't do Facebook, and she wanted to make sure that I would post them from now on in the description box, which I will. I did tell her, though, she's missing a lot by not being on YouTube because there's so much on Scrapbookers of Country Craft Creations that, I mean, I'm on there all the time. Let's see, I didn't ink this. There's just always something going on. So this is going to go on front of this pocket. Just leaving a little margin. Now when I do my measurements, I just give you the cardstock, the page bases and flaps and stuff. I don't give you measurements for the pattern paper because everybody doesn't like the same margins, you know, and that's okay. It doesn't make any difference, you know. You like what you like. But there's no sense in me telling you to cut it this, this, and this if you don't like that and you're going to cut it some other way. So I just leave that up to each individual. You do what makes you happy. It's your album. I'm just here to share what I do and what I like, and then whatever portion you like you can use, and if you don't, you can do whatever you like. You wouldn't enjoy it if you were making something you didn't like, right? It needs to be fun for everybody. Everybody should have a fun hobby. And this is mine. This is my fun time. So I'm going to put the little red piece along the edge there. And along this side. And this is going to go in the center of that. It's a little bit larger margin than I like to leave, but that's all of this buffalo plaid that I've got, so I just have to go with it. But I just had to use it there because it's such awesome paper. Now I'm going to put this up from the bottom just a little bit, and I measured this to make sure a recipe card would fit in it in case you want it to be a recipe album. If not, it can be for photos and journaling. How's that for being versatile? Okay, so this little pocket's going to sit right like that. I think that looks good. I think it looks a little bit crooked there. There. It's a quarter. It says it's a quarter. Quarter to the bottom. It's a little bit high. Let me move it down just a hair. little bit better. Now this piece is going to go on the back side of the pocket. And I gotta ink it too. I at first thought this was tomatoes, but it's not, it's radishes. So much for being a vegetable gardener, right? Believe it or not, when we had our farm, I had a huge vegetable garden, but I didn't grow radishes. I don't like radishes. I had everything else but, though. I had a huge garden, did all my own freezing and canning, and made my own tomato sauce and spaghetti sauce and ketchup, all of that stuff. It was my little house on the prairie days. Okay. I did enjoy it, though. It was a lot of fun, and the girls were young then, and they'd get in the kitchen and help me, and we had a good time. But they're all grown and married and on their own, and children of their own. And then here's another little pocket. On the back side of there. I think this is the one I measured for the recipe cards, though. I said I did the front one, but I think it's this one. Actually, there's one. I think it's this one. I'll measure to make sure. Hush pepper. That's the one. I've got a recipe card right here. Yep, this is the pocket for the recipe cards. It sits back here. I thought so. But you could put them in the front pocket too. Whatever your heart desires. Okay. Now let's make sure I get this one straight. I'll measure it this time before I push it down, because I am somewhat compromised. I'm going to put this at 3/4 of an inch from the bottom, and it's straight. That's 3/4 of an inch. On there good. Okay, let's bring her out and back. Now this is going to sit right on this hinge here. This. Okay. So let's get some glue on there. Hush pepper. And these hinges are still a little bit stiff. Make sure I get it stuck on there good. It's even from top to bottom, about like so. Now I'll bend it the other way and give it a good So there's the back page, and I'll add a strip of something in there, probably cow paper. And this one, let's see, where's my seam? It doesn't make any difference where my seam is anymore because you can't tell. So we're going to put glue on the front and the back of these. And I want the cow to be in front at the top. So we're going to put this little pocket here. And I'm going to line it up with this one. Just like that. And then bend it this way. And this one we want the pig in the front. So we're going to put glue on those. And put the little pocket on there. And again line it up with the sides of this. Just over here, like that. Make sure those are lined up there. Okay, so there's our pages added to the book. Now I have embellishments to do, and I'll make my inserts. I do want to show you what I'm going to put on the front cover though. And you can see there's going to be plenty of room in here for embellishments. But it's just the cutest little album, and it was so fast. But I want to put the cow paper on the front. And I found an image online. I'm going to put the cows on the front. And I found a free image online that says certified farm fresh milk and homemade ice cream. Isn't that just the cutest thing? Make sure I'm in frame. Can you see that if my autofocus doesn't blur it out? And I'm going to put that right on the front with maybe a little black checkered bow or something. But I'm just going to keep it really plain and simple because I just like that image and I don't want to muddy it up with a bunch of stuff. And I'll put this on the side, on the spine, and I haven't decided on the back yet, but I'll come back with a finished walkthrough and show you everything with the embellishments and the inserts. Alright, thanks for watching the tutorial. I'm sorry we missed out on the first part. Like I said, I was just jabbering away, explaining to y'all what I was doing. I wasn't even recording, it was on still photo. Oh, I'm sorry about that, but I'll try not to let that happen again. Alright guys, have a great day, and I'll see you in the walkthrough. Bye-bye.